Pro Parfait viewers and bus nuts over here, mini lads over here. Now we're just gonna be driving all the way to Odessa around here, so I'm just gonna be pretty using for an old-fashioned bus. It's a Bluebird bus like this one. This is not able to get exactly how it looks like. This isn't Brazilla Paints anymore for just like the Pro Parfait mini lad bus nuts as well. So I'm gonna be going around here. So you bus nut viewers is gonna be getting around for here like these things as well. So I'm just gonna be going around for 65 miles per hour. Now I'm probably, if I'm gonna be starting around for select like this one, so alright, the first stop navigation is gonna be for a nearby for our first stop. And looks like we got our first damage like this one, but I can't able to do so, but we're gonna be ending for this one. Now literally, this is a glitch away for just something like else. Now I'm just literally gonna be despawning for my bus and returning for my regular service as well. So I'm just gonna be spawning for another bus and heading right here into the Odessa like this one. So before we're gonna be headed all over to the bridge as well, as you can see for this one, to choose the comfort mode as well, the bus accelerates even more faster than I thought. Now even this is absolutely gonna be to do like this one. Our future plans wasn't gonna be pretty easy enough. Now let's just gonna be trying to get it all the way up for a UD transit. Now our next bus stop is not going to be trying to take over to the Odessa around here. So if the stats have been saved by using like these ones. So 1679 miles driven. Now I got 501,000 credits we have ever driven for its found like this one. So before we're going to be making onto the straight, this bus doesn't need modifications about for this one. So if I try to customize for that bus, even it tries to lose speed to the back for this moment. Even this is gonna be for Russian like these things. And about only one reference over here. And I cannot believe this is absolutely 55 miles per hour. Now let's just gonna be headed all the way to 5th gear. Now I'm starting to get speeding over here. So as you can see, we're reaching to over 100 miles an hour, and it's gotta be a little bit quiet for no peaceful amount for this somewhere. Now as you can see, it's speeding towards you at 17 miles per hour, or 19 miles per hour for this as well. So it looks like it's not gonna be very realistic driving the map for this one. And our group bonus, and for this other kinds of this well, so an 18 miles per hour, let's just say 77 miles per hour is gonna be for our next couple of these things. Before I crash, now this time isn't gonna be to do what is very light this year. So let's just gonna be trying to slow down. And looks like our next thing is we're going to do and continue to traveling Odessa. So let's just gonna be continue around here. If that bus spawns over here, even this isn't gonna be work to do so, I may not gonna be to do like this one. I'm currently a transit driver. Now I'm back into the citizen once again. So I'm probably not gonna be to do like this one. So that wasn't gonna be pretty quite a strategy. So that didn't save for sure. There's no modifications available. If I just try to customize with that bus, let's find out what is gonna be going on to this one. So alright, we have to customize our vehicle first. Now let's gonna be seeing the wheels. Now the Silver Titan wasn't gonna be used and turn into a street racer like I said. Now let's turn into some kind of bus driver like I said. And now this is gonna be quite a little bit crazy overall. So most likely I'm gonna be turned into this one. And I'm not sure, this is gonna be for a large truck. Now overall, let's just try and turn into a surfing school bus. Now overall, let's just gonna be trying to turn in one piece. Now looks like this must be a 1970s, or probably it's not very perfect around for this parfait like these things. Now let's just gonna be turned into some kind of one big wheels like we ever tried to say. So that turns into a Russian bus as well. I'm gonna be turned into this one. Large truck like this one is gonna be using for Dual City Liner. So This absolutely is only like this one, so probably I'm not going to be choosing like this one. And I'm going to be choosing wisely as the stock duty as well. So looks like it's going to be using for a heavy duty like these things. Now I'm going to be probably what to do is not to turn into a NASCAR against well. So looks like this is absolutely for a big like these wheels onto the front and rear. So let's just turn into something a little bit weak. Now this is a Russian like these things. So I'm gonna be talking around for this later. Now how about these tires? They were looking not gonna be quite as cool as before. This must be an Euroliners as green buses like this one. I'm probably sure this is actually for one thing. We're not gonna be driving for overnight as well, and because of these things, we're not Asia buses around here. This is the green Flix bus over here for just about for here, like this one. And I'm just gonna be going back and let's try to make things exiting for just a little bit for one. Now this bus is absolutely pretty like it's perfect. So first off in the morning, that wasn't gonna be pretty quietly it is. Now this bus is absolutely astonishing for just a little bit old and look like these things as well. So even because of the tires or the wheels, it's probably intensely, it's not a prison bus. Now looks like I said, let's just gonna be returned back into the garage. Now let's see in for my garage, in my vehicles, in my cars as well. We have a free transit bus, and because you Australian viewers just gonna be viewing like this one, so I'm not gonna be modifying like these wheels or pretty enough to do so, even because it's always stock, always is a little bit better as well. So I think we're not going to be claiming it about for this Australian vehicle. So another thing, we just bought a limo. We just currently drive around for the Crown Republic. Now looks like these tires are just going to be look more way insanely. It's not a little bit worse, but I remember in about for this vehicle, but during this time period as well. So let's just gonna be for my vehicles, and we got claiming a taxi as well. We have already claimed, and we have also already claimed in about for the Ford Crown Victoria, and looks like we have already claimed for about for this one. And then the Trabant taxi is one of the most worst things that I ever saw, but I don't want to drive like this one anymore. So I cannot believe this isn't gonna be to do what it's gonna be for our great stuff for about for just as well. We already buy for an Acura and the Mini Cooper as well. So I just literally just a good job. And before I just gonna be trying to buy for this, and it looks like I cannot able to buy for some kind of EV vehicles. Now let's just gonna be claimed for a Bluebird, and United States viewers just already view like this one. So we have already claimed a school bus, and looks like we're just gonna be buying and switching to the dealership. Now I just probably am gonna be buying for the Ford Focus, like I say, purchased for $71,000, and $99,000 is gonna be totally for $3,097, and we're just gonna be viewing for this bus. It's kind of a little bit for big like these things. There's a little bit for Odessa school district. Now let's just gonna be seeing for more driving for just about here. Neapolitan Skyliner. So this is absolutely gonna be to do what to do. Like I say, the bus driving videos continues for in around the world. So this is the Neapolitan Skyliner, as what I just gonna be look to be. Not Brazilian Pino viewers should be able to watch this. You cannot able to do like this one. So I just gonna be turned into the London Red. Now I'm pretty possibly that really sure that there must be a London bus is great big and massive like this thing. So I'm just gonna be using for an orange. So this must be another London bus. What exactly it is? United States bus, but probably is gonna be belongs to Croydon. Is even possible, because look how these buses are against well into another kinds of bus driving videos. And then this is the Prevost H345. Now looks like this is not an actually for just gonna be do for an actual like these things. It's a motorhome. Wait, this is the largest motorhome that I just ever saw like this one. It belongs to civilian or some kind of a passenger comfort about for this one. So this is a motor coach or even a motorhome as well. So it's too light against well. So this must be a motorhome and belongs to civilian or some kind of big buses like this south. And because this is not really able to cause a map for this one. So this is not a motorhome, it's gonna be for a motor coach. This is a motor coach like this thing or a motorhome like this one. So I just already said that. And because it belongs to civilian, because like this thing. And what about the passenger coaches? And I wonder it's not going to be pretty to do so. And this is the passenger coach. Look like this one. The Mercedes Turismo. This is the Mercedes Turismo motor coach. But looks like somehow it's a little bit smaller. And probably that you should not be able to recommend it for this one. And it belongs to European, as like in other countries in Europe. The big limo, as literally as possible. Now this is absolutely for a red big limo and about for this one. And this is absolutely pretty perfect about for this one. Or where is the Lincoln Town car? And it has been removed. Now probably we're not going to be vying for this only one thing. So the brand thing, it was absolutely for a little bit for this thing. A Hummler. And looks like that must be a British car. Ford and Chrysler. Looks like that must be a New Flyer or GILLIG. Nissan, and looks like another kinds of Scania as well. So even for another like these things, is another coach bus is the London bus as well. And many of these London buses gonna be to do what is gonna be bigger and tougher as well. So another one. And this is actually a London bus as well. So I'm pretty going to very sure about for this looking around for this one. So another one is a hover like these things. A monster bus. Oh dear. This is gonna be for making a little bit things. Everything is crazy as well. The Prevas as well. So let's just get back to bus driving as well. So we're just gonna be returned back into the bus drive. We already driving about for this vehicle. And modified and turned into an Australian like these things. So as we before like this one, so I'm just gonna be getting back. It's currently light and I'm probably gonna be returned back into this big vehicles. And looks like the career is we need to do like this one. It's 150,000 points. So I currently lifetime earned is 173. So even what is gonna be very too much is I'm just going to be trying to buy a motor coach or something. So maybe this is a motorhome. We're against 3,000 to against request to buy like these things after many years of tough things as well. Now it's a 5-mile loop and I hope you enjoy and about for this video. So looks like if you enjoy and about for this bus driving videos around for its couple of years without any damage as well. And because there are no races still in Odessa and around for just yet. Before I just gonna be losing around bonus of entirely for bonus failed and about for this one. So if I just gonna be losing all of the bonus in for our first time, this isn't gonna be very to making much a little bit for city drivers. So looks like I been knocked out by a suspect. And looks like we're gonna be starting about for bus driving against the other viewers. I got 14 notifications. And looks like somebody's gonna be stealing my bus or hijacking. So probably is gonna be the end of this video. So I'm sorry all of these power fake viewers. That suspect is gonna be trying to steal my bus. And he's gonna be driving all over to this one. So if that fails, now it's just gonna be staying away and stand back all of you viewers. So thanks for watching and I'm gonna be talk to you all later for against as well. So looks like we're gonna be still around for 25 miles per hour. And it looks like I'm gonna be end of this video and I'll talk to you parfait viewers and around for this all later, and especially for mini lads as well. So I'm gonna be on busy around here after 5-mile loop. I'm gonna be done for this.